And today's video, as you can see from the title, is going to be a bomb. And how do I know what I want to do?
You probably don't need a lot of capital.
Why do I need a business plan? So yeah, let's get right into the video. Hi lovies, yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Anita. And today's video, as you can see from the title, is going to be a bomb. I'm sure you are wondering who we have here today. We have a very special guest. And he is an entrepreneur. He's also an accountant and so many other things, but I'll leave it to him to tell you all that.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
My name is Daniel Lewson, and I'm the founder and CEO of Lewson Organics. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm also an accountant. I'm also into stock accounting also. So, yeah.
Amazing. Did you hear the part when he said he's the founder of Lewson Organics? Lewson Organics, they deal in fresh vegetables. Fresh, very fresh, and healthy ones. So if you want vegetables for your restaurant, your choba, he is the man to look for. I'll leave his handles beneath there so that you can always get in touch with him. Yeah. Alright, so today's topic, which is what does it take to start a business? So we are going to start, and I hope you enjoy the video. So Daniel, thank you so much. So our first question is, what does it take to start a business? What do you think people need to start up a business?
Well, starting a business is really quite simple than people usually think. But at the same time, it's also difficult. So you have to go through a bit of steps. So you have, first of all, you have to come up with the idea of the business. Then you have to do some research about the business. Then from your research, you have to have plans. That's where you come up with the plans and everything. Then it comes to the financing of the business. When you get that ready, then you are good to go just start the business. So those are the steps.
So I guess you take us through so that we understand more.
Oh yeah.
So when we talk about ideas, what does that mean to say ideas? How?
So idea is just basically identifying what you want to do. Basically, that's just what idea is.
Okay, so then how do I know what I want to do? How do I know what business I want to venture in? How?
Okay, so as a good business person or entrepreneur or businesswoman, businessman, business is basically just identifying a problem and just waiting a solution. So there are a lot of businesses around, so you just have to look for what you are passionate about. Because business is very stressful, it's very frustrating and everything. So it has to be something you are passionate about, something you can actually go for no matter what happens.
Okay, so how do I know what I'm passionate about? How?
So it has to be, you have to know what you are passionate about, because maybe you like seeing people smile,
okay,
kind of thing. So you can go into hospitality, and leisure and kind of stuff.
Okay, so the next one which you mentioned was research. Research in what sense?
So, after identifying a problem, and now you probably have some kind of solutions in your head, but you still have to dig into it. Let's say, for example, you are planning to get into let me say hospitality. You want to have a restaurant. So now having a restaurant is basically just serving people food. They love the food, they come back. But it's not just that. First of all, you have to actually you have to have a very good location. You have to have good chefs. You have to have good waiters. And you have to have good products. Because quality comes from quality raw materials. Quality food comes from quality raw materials. So have to, research, like it's like a market survey and everything. So you basically get the location. When you have a good location, you decide on your like infrastructure and you research about the kind of people you want around, the kind of people who move in that area, so you can know the kind of food because you can't stay in a slum and be providing foods like chicken satay, great
shawarma,
and all this. People like that, they only know bamboo and tilapia. You understand? So you have to, research about the areas and everything. And from research also, it takes you get information on how you are going to run the business, what it entails, and what you are going to get from it and everything. This in economics, you have how, why, when, and where. So you just basically, that's analysis.
Beautiful.
So just how to.
Beautiful. All right. So in terms of planning, what should we look out for? What should we do? You mentioned planning. So how do we plan?
Okay. So now you've gathered everything you need to all the raw infos and everything from the research. So now you have to make them organized. So planning is about just organizing all the infos and the things you've gotten. So doing that's where you come up with a business plan. So that is when it's a documented way of writing what the business is about, the nature of the business and the mission, the vision, and stuff. You bring out your business models, how the strategies you put in place in case of change in markets and because you have to be innovative as time comes. The market changes, consumer behaviors changes, so you also have to move with them, so you are not going to flourish. So you come with the business, all the raw materials, you now bring it to the business plan, you put everything down, and it's like it's like how will I say it? Like a set of rules or a kind of table you put in place that guides you in your business. You understand? So you have it there. That is basically what the business you have to plan. So you can stick to it, to what you are doing.
Amazing. But can't I why is the business plan necessary? Why do I have to have a business plan? I can have it in my head. I know the business I'm going for, so I'll just enter into the business. And that's good to go. So why do I need a business plan?
You see, it's like we humans, we are, our culture, our religion are what guides us. Yes. As a business, we have something called business culture. Do you understand? So you can, it's also part of your plan, business plan. So there are things that they are the functioning aspects of the company. They are the lifeline of the company. The planning is actually how will I say it? Like humans, the way we are, the blood that flows through our veins. So the planning is what helps you stay on foot, stay there. So if you don't do it, it's like somebody without a person without a vision, somebody without something to do it. So you're just doing anything you like, anyhow it comes. So you have to be really, if you want to be prosperous in business, you have to be very strategic about it. And being strategic is making a plan and sticking to it. So if you don't have it documented, or you might be smart and everything, but you might not be able to remember everything. And remember that you'll be working with a lot of people. The people that maybe you are not really directly like related to in the business. Maybe you are the CEO. I don't know if you ever have time to talk to the driver, but the business plan has like the duties and everything. You understand? Inside the business plan, there you bring out the job descriptions of the people. So without that, the business is just, so it's really, really essential to business.
Okay, so me as a small Instagram business owner, like the plan thing, and now I'll come and write an Instagram, I'll post today, tomorrow. That all includes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it includes, exactly. Because first of all, you have to know that there's no monopoly here. It's a competitive market. Do you understand? So there are other people in the market. They are also selling basically what you sell, probably maybe more. and you have to be ahead of the game, or probably be more competitive. So this plan helps you to, stay ahead of the game and do what you have to do.
Amazing.
Yes.
So we want to financing. So how do we finance our business? We don't have any money. 20 years. You want to start your business. Where are you going to get money from? So please tell us how we finance our business.
Okay, so financing it's in different levels, depending on the kind of business you're actually starting.
Okay.
So like let me start from the low level kind of businesses, like the internet, whatever you have to say. So probably if you are selling like sneakers online, you probably don't need a lot of capital, because this is online and through your research, you've probably you've made connections with your buyers and you've put plans together on how it is. So you can basically just be like, okay, you really don't even need a lot of capital. You can wait for orders, you can take pictures of the products, post online, and when it is ordered, then you just get to your supplier.
Oh, so that's what they refer to as a pre-order.
Yeah.
So you pre-order and then after some days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
amazing.
But most of the time, the people who are ordering don't even know if you have the product with you. So you see, sometimes you order for something and at the end of the day, then it will take a while before they will tell you it is finished. Some of them have actually gone to all their suppliers and they couldn't get it. Do you understand? So, but when we talk about a big business owner, somebody who wants to start like a real estate business, this is a very big business. At this point, you need investors, people who, after building your business plan, you have a business proposal that is for such kind of things. If you need investors, so you show your proposal to them, what you want to do, your visions and everything, and when they're interested, they invest, or you take that business proposal to a bank, to give you a loan, and when you build and everything. So basically, you can get capital to banks, investments, personal savings, or from friends.
All right.
Yeah.
So the upcoming estate owners. So when you were starting your business, I know you have a business that you are starting up. So when you were starting a business, how much did you use in starting the business?
Okay.
We want to know.
Actually, to actually be into business, you have to be really on top of your game. You have to make use of the little resources around. I was not really having anything, no help from anybody or anything. So I had to think in my research. So I did as the small business owner. So it's like a vegetable kind of something. You have suppliers and I have people I deliver to. So I go to my suppliers and I be like, okay, I've met with my customers. So they pay monthly. Do you understand? So I would like to work with you and I'll be paying monthly. So when you have farmers who have these same visions and you tell them how, as time goes on, you have to offer them something that is so enticing. Like, okay, fine. So when I take from you and I explain everything, I can help you maybe later supplying you with fertilizers, farming equipment, or all this kind of expertise, kind of this thing. You understand? So this encourages them to try to want to help. So at this point, when I get the order from my people, I just go to the farmers. Yeah. I lay the order on them. The only place that I really need money is just transporting the goods to this thing. So when I get from there, I send it to my. So at the end of the month, when my people pay me, my customers pay me, I pay my this thing and I take out my profit.
Amazing.
So from there, you can build up your business.
That's great and that's very smart. Be smart about your business. All right. So after financing, what next?
So the financing, you just start a business. So if you are the kind of small business kind of person, you just start the business, and if the business has to be registered, a sole proprietorship, it's just very easy. But if it's a partnership, that's a bit more complicated. But
amazing. I have learned a lot. I hope you have too, but I still have a question. So if I start the business and I do not make any profits, do I need to be worried? I'm not getting profits. I'm not seeing anything. I'm just selling, but I'm not getting anything. Do I need to be worried?
Business, when you start a business, first of all, you have to know that you're now coming new into the market. Okay. So this planning, within what I said earlier, involves forecasting revenues, expenses, losses, profits, and everything. So these are things that prepare your mind. And basically, from the beginning of businesses, about 80% of businesses make losses from the beginning of the business, especially big businesses, because it takes a lot of investments, capital. So it takes a while before they start paying off. After a lot of profit, then you start getting profit. So you don't really have to get worried. Do you understand? Because business is about long term, not short term.
So I have to get worried, but not really.
No, getting worried is what keeps you on your toes.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be something that stops you from doing the business. It should be something which makes you more alert, more eye-opened, and more strategic. So when you see you're making losses, you look for, like things that you're not doing right, what is happening in the market? What is going on right now? Is it that maybe my marketers are not working well? Is it that the produce are not good? Is it something is going on? But if everything is okay, then it's good. Just keep up the good work. At that point in time, what you have to strive to get is to break even.
Right.
It's when your total expenses is equal to your total revenue. So when you break even, then you're okay. So at that point in time, you're not making loss. You understand? So then from there, then you can start making profits and everything. And from there, it goes on. Depending on the kind of business, it takes like a year or two before you start. And some people, after a year or two, boom, then the business skyrockets and everything just happens. And entrepreneurship is not easy, but it is very rewarding if you are patient and diligent about it.
Wow, let's be patient and diligent about what we do. Yeah, so thank you so much, Daniel, for sharing with us this amazing insight. I learned a lot. I'm sure you did too. I know it will help you in your business. That's why we had this discussion in the first place. So thank you so much for gracing my channel and for giving us so much knowledge about starting our own business. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for sticking and staying. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe if you haven't and share the video. If you are new here, please subscribe, okay? You would love all the videos that are yet to come. And if you have always been here, you know how much I love you. I always need to remind you of that so that you know how much I love you. Keep watching the channel and keep sticking and staying and keep loving us. We got more videos for you. Bye-bye.